you realize the greatness of Steph Curry right in front of you.
Tackle. Wembanyama over Green, off balance and off the rim. And out of bounds. It's off of Golden State.
Feels like the Warriors have not been in great defensive rebound position as Draymond's starting to get in it with Victor. And the mind games begin.
Former Defensive Player of the Year, 9-time All-NBA defensive. It's into Wembanyama with the jackhammer. Rocks the rim, fouled on the play. Words after it. We need more of that.
What a response from Victor. Obviously, Draymond getting into it. And the contention here, Kevin, would be, when did the referees blow this? Because if they blew it before the ball was inbounded, the shot should not count. And then big brother, little brother yelling at each other. The bench erupts, but Steve Kerr contending as they still get after it. Is this a good basket? Oh, you gotta love that. Wemby not afraid to give it back to one of the best talkers in the game.
Suggs stolen by Bridges, his second steal. Here's OG Anunoby inside. Oh, what a play from Blake. Whoa. And Bane throws it off Anunoby. Anunoby shoves Bane. The crowd erupting. Obviously, Bane wanted to save it and get possession, but he threw it like he was throwing a fastball.
We mentioned how discombobulated this game had become. Just helter-skelter play back and forth. And this is a culmination of it.
Yeah, there's no reason for that, to throw it like that, wind up and throw it. What are you doing, says OG Anunoby.
Yeah, I've never seen that, Mike.
No. Anthony Black made a great defensive play. Anunoby is going in for a dunk.
That play looked very hostile, but it's legal.
You see it all the time, players throwing it off. Normally it's kind of like you're off balance and you want to, but he wound up like he's Nolan Ryan.
And he didn't have to. They had possession.
This will be an interesting call.
Into the chest of Herb. Now Herb on the run, all the way to the hole, and he's going to the free throw line. They're attacking now. Jeremiah's been that kind of catalyst.
And they're trying to put Steph Curry in
the pigeon.
They're trying to use, but right here, he's actually the guy on the ball.
Draymond into it. You don't want to see this. Yeah. Don't ever want to respond.
No, I would love to sit here and say I agree with you, Joe, but sometimes there has to be a line that can't be crossed either.
No,
you don't want to respond, but sometimes there are certain things that shouldn't be said either.
Without a doubt. That we're not liked. 2:02 to play. Herb's going to the free throw line. Pels are 10 of 11 at the stripe. Warriors 5 of 6. What a second 12 it's been. Yeah, just because you're sitting on the floor doesn't mean you need to be involved.
No, not at all. Cheer, boo, and leave it at that.
Right.
Caldwell Pope for three. Aldama offensive rebound, blocked by Flag. Flag can't save on a baseline. Ball loose, picked up by Najee Marshall. And Flag and Aldama tangle up underneath the basket. And Flag with words for Aldama. Jason Kidd is out there. James Williams says we're going to have a replay review in the wake of that collision.
Oh, stop it, Klay Thompson. As he grabs a leg there.
And Klay Thompson is doing Klay Thompson things, barking at the Grizzlies.
It's not even his nature. Nothing about that is in his nature to do any of it. Just go ahead and sit down. They'll it'll probably be a technical foul of some nature, but there's no way in the world. Klay Thompson has never been an enforcer. You're never going to be an enforcer in this league in any way, shape, or form.
Propelled them to their second win over the Mavericks this year. And these two teams will now not see each other until a game here on February the 27th.
You said it, the story of the game is, second chance points. Hold them to 40% shooting. The defense was solid all night long, but when you give them second chance points at this type of rate, see a little skirmish here. Second night in a row.
Wow, yeah, that's how the game ended last night. 60 rebounds tonight from Memphis.
Had something to say back, and then
Ja got in there. I didn't see that the first time.
I saw that the first time, and where he comes from, I don't know. You didn't even play tonight, so you should have been in the locker room already.
Had a good look.
Yeah, it was. Oh, and Adams goes down. And in some discomfort holding what appears to be that left elbow.
He got checked there. It was Dylan Brooks, wasn't it? Yeah.
Said it's personal.
That felt like Austin's comment felt like he had some personal experience there.
Again, Trey Maddox is our crew chief tonight. Adams over here smiling a little bit.
There's certainly a shoulder check there, but I think maybe some embellishment from Steven Adams would be. This will be a good view of it. I mean, Austin, I'd say that's a foul, but I don't think it's a flagrant foul.
It's Ime Udoka. A little smile with his former player.
It's thrown at him.
There's no unnecessary contact. However, there is a foul on the play.
There you go.
To shoot two because we are in the penalty.
I'm okay with that.
No, I think that was the right call.
Yeah.
And by the way, I love what Dylan Brooks brings, though. He brings some toughness. He brings grit. Winning teams have guys like this. You think about the winning teams of Draymond Green and Tony Allen, all these guys who have that chippy game. You need toughness like this on your team. I think he was vastly overlooked, over-critiqued in Memphis. I think a lot of blame unfairly went towards him. And when he left, the culture changed.
Cade Cunningham's right there, okay? Watch him go off and watch him get chipped by Desmond Bane right there. Cade responds. Now, J.B. Bickerstaff, who's already a little upset about things, has a few words with the officials, and I'm sure he's probably saying, like, see, that right there is why this game might be getting a slight. Cade played it off the rim beautifully.
Yes, he did. What an exciting finish. What an exciting ball game.
Orlando wins the division, folks.
Yeah, they'll move on in the in-season tournament. Pistons, with the great start they've had, have their eyes on a bigger prize down the road. Our final score, Orlando 112, the Pistons 109. For Special K, George Blaha. Thanks for joining us for our game action. Stay tuned for Pistons Live postgame with Johnny and Grant after the break.
Pistons Live is presented by Cure Auto Insurance. What a game, and how about the end? Little rhubarb between the two clubs. Not a ton of love lost between the two sides. Hard-fought game all night long, but it's Orlando who wins this one. Of course, now 1-1 on the season against Orlando, but the magnitude of this one is because it was the final game of group play.
That Duncan Robinson could not offer up a pump fake, and the defender challenged the shot right away, and that's the end of the ball game. Listen, people always talk about numbers don't lie. Well, in this instance, the numbers do lie because the Pistons out-rebounded the Orlando Magic big time. But the clutch rebounds, the
instinct, understand, particularly for himself, knows where he's going to miss it.
Oh, KD shoving Joker. The two future Hall of Famers mixing it up. I believe a technical was immediately called on KD. Left side of your screen.
Well, Jokic threw KD felt Jokic threw the left forearm shiver first, and they always catch the second one. My mother always told me.
It looks tough out there with this black eye. Asar Thompson inside. It's off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Jalen Durant. That shot was contested. Dallas battling. Rebound is free. Controlled by Nembhard. In amongst the trees. And then he's fouled by Asar Thompson. Yeah, he just got teed up. Just got tossed. He just got thrown out. Contact with the official, I believe, is what we've got here, guys.
Well, you can't run up on an official like that. That's a disrespectful moment for Thompson, and I understand how he feels, but poise is very important in a big-time game like this.
Tobias Harris, really respected veteran.
Yeah.
Talking to J.B. Bickerstaff earlier this year, he said Tobias Harris is like a security blanket. So you see Harris coming in to be a voice of reason there. Here's the play. Here's the complaint to the referee. And you saw the bump.
Yeah, you can't do it. I say all the that's too close.
Thompson has not cooled down yet either. He's really upset.
Well, you never want to see a game, you know, I mean, something like that happen in a game, and a good player that we enjoy.
Edwards, fancy dribble, close it up and off. Randall the board, stripped and stolen. And Chris Finch is incensed. Crossed half court to get in the grill of the official. And he's still upset. And he's gone. Not even halfway through the opening quarter, and Chris Finch's night is over.
Wow, Chris Finch just incensed. In the Memphis game, he got a little frustrated. This one is boiling over in Minnesota.
Crowd showing Chris Finch some love. Back in a moment. Chris Finch has been ejected. Edwards defended by Joe. Double comes. Pass deflected and stolen. SGA. Pass far ahead. Lost his balance. Pushed by Edwards. And SGA looks at Edwards. Oh, come on, man. You know what you did. And no real protest from Anthony Edwards. Pass interference. 1st and 10. OKC.
And now they're going to look at it, Grady, to make sure that SGA was not in a position where he could be hurt on the play, and whether that was an egregious push.
Defensive foul.
I don't think it was.
Players going to review to see if it meets the criteria.
Referees extending the caution here.
Well, clear path is what they're looking at, and look, yeah, a little push from behind.
Nice sell job too, Grady. I mean, we could say it, SGA. He knows how to. He can draw a foul or two. He goes down.
Good setup for Jones. Missed it. Valanciunas had it for a moment. No, it flies to Bruce Brown. And here come the Denver Nuggets. And Bruce Brown and Kevin Durant jawing big time. Oh, yeah. Things are getting spicy here in Denver, Colorado. And Murray says, bring it on. Defense. Rockets good on offense. And Bruce Brown slaps it out of bounds. And now getting into it with Reed Shepherd. Well, Bruce Brown trying to ignite this Nuggets team that really hasn't had its A game today. And perhaps that's because the Rockets are playing their A game. Long range Kevin Durant. And we got a technical foul. At least I thought that was a technical foul. It looked like it was on Hardaway Jr.
So Kevin Durant steps out here, makes that shot, and then along the sideline, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh, that's so light.
We saw Brown and Durant kind of going at it earlier in the second half. Just being physical, competitive atmosphere right now. Nuggets trying to force their way back into this game, and Houston trying to hold their ground.
Yeah, Durant. And the foul.
Eric Dalen right there, and Ime Udoka maybe trying to calm his big man down. Of course, Udoka in the last game, Nuggets beat the Rockets the first 2 meetings. The Rockets motivated today. The Rockets have done a pretty good job on Jokic, about as good as you can do. And that's a technical foul on Adelman, and he has been thrown out of the game. And he's going to get his money's worth right here. We saw this happen with Chris Finch last night.
As the frustration sets in, Craig, Adelman's going, wow, look at Durant. Kick him. He's out of here. But again, you love it because he backs it up. He backs it up in every way. And Craig, I'll tell you one thing, it ain't for everybody. I wouldn't say a word to Kevin Durant if I played against him, just because the way he responds.
He'll catch, quick shot, 3-ball, down the hatch, his 5th, 29 for Durant. He's feeling himself.
He's celebrating.
Dancing on his way back down to the other end of the floor.
Oh my goodness.
Driven. Determined.
Demonstrative.
And
No.
Kevin Durant. The 3 Ds of Kevin Durant today in Denver.
How do you leave Kevin Durant open? He knocks down that 3. Look at this celebration. Craig and the smile. What a troll job, man. 98-81. Houston up. 6:31 left.
Butler pretty physical. Put it up and in. Go right at him, and he gave the ball back to Brooks. He got a delay of game that time, but first one's a warning. Second one will be a technical. I'm okay with it. That's the type of energy you're on tonight. The crowd lets Dillon Brooks hear it. But go right at his head. I think if Dillon Brooks is fighting over a screen, you get a little more physical. You look to crack him. All within bounds. Don't get out of bounds with it. But stay physical. Let him know you're coming right at him. Some power outages in San Francisco. No power outage with Jimmy Butler going against Dillon Brooks. And that was a little, okay, I'm going to throw it off of you. I'm going to get a delay of game. And Dillon Brooks like, I want a tee right there. Jimmy Butler is powering up against Dillon Brooks. Listen, this isn't the era for blatant retaliation. Everybody knows what he did to Steph last game, cracked him in the sternum there. Then Colin Gillespie, you can use that to your advantage there. Brandon shooting 73% the last 2 games. 41% now on threes for the season. But he didn't settle there. He decided to get as close to the basket as he could. Xfinity is, you're not breaking ankles. You're not breaking the bank. You get the most intelligent Wi-Fi for 5 years. The same price for 5 years. It's still my favorite promo ever. There you go. Only 2 games against the Warriors. Jemski denying Gillespie the ball. Now Draymond's there to take care of that. Beautiful. Brandon and Draymond combined wonderfully on that. Curry trails 3. Got it. And 1. So Steph was fouled as he hits the 3. That 4 for 4's got 10 and a free throw coming. That's the energy that's infused into your team from a great defensive possession. Yeah, you're getting backdoored here, kind of. Gillespie's moving, and Podziemski had to peel off, but you got Draymond, the enforcer, back there. He's screaming at Colin Gillespie, and Steph is able to get up the court, get that handoff, and show that lightning quick release. You got a technical on Draymond, and he's been thrown out of the game. Now, what's he's upset about is Goodwin cracked into Steph after missing the shot. This is from the other night in Phoenix, where Dillon Brooks hit Steph in the stomach for no reason and received a flagrant foul. And Draymond's just a little tired of the Suns whacking Curry when he's done shooting a 3. Well, they called a foul on it. He wanted a flagrant on it. You got to take a look at it. You can get a 1 ejection tee. So Draymond is gone. Gillespie will shoot the free throw. It's a big loss when he gets the free throw. Here's the reason. Watch Draymond just crash into Gillespie. Just kind of pushed him there. And he felt like Gillespie just kind of stopped short. Gillespie makes the second technical free throw. Gillespie was trying to bait him into that. So Draymond's just running back, minding his own business, and Gillespie just stopped in front of him. And Draymond kind of cracked him there a little more, and
He was a little demonstrative with it.